sports. They wanna talk about sports. They need a resource where they can come talk about sports. They really be talking, but we know the facts. Stacks, yeah, that's where it's at. We the hottest on the map. This is our take on. This is our take on.
What's good with it, everybody? Thank you so much for chiming in with us. He is your host, Mr. MP80, baby.
It's your host right there, Mr. GPG.
And welcome to
Our Take on Sports.
On this podcast, man, y'all already know what we do, man. We keep you in tune with all the latest information going on in the sports world. We never waste no time. We ain't going to do it right now. We're going to dive right in, man. We're going to talk about what everybody's talking about right now, MP. Everybody's talking about this little situation that's jumping off, man, with Mr. Jerry Jones and Mr. Micah Parsons. Now, everybody know Mr. Micah Parsons has been holding out, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been participating in the Dallas Cowboys training camp. He's looking for that new contract. What's your take on this Mr. Micah Parsons and this Jerry Jones nasty situation, MP?
I just don't know, man. Parsons is still under contract for, fifth year, player option and whatnot. And I mean, dude, you signed the contract. I know you want to get paid, but you saw your boy, you had all that talk earlier in the offseason when your boy went to Seattle, talking about you the king of Dallas and all this. And now you don't even want to just honor your fifth year. I mean, I'm sure Jerry gonna take care. He take care of the ones he like to take care of, and he know what Parsons brings to the defense. But all that jitter and talking, getting on your own platform, doing this, you complaining about the joint practices and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, at some point, I believe a player has to honor the contract they sign, regardless if they don't get a restructure or a new contract to where it benefits them, later in the contract that they are still under. At some point, we have to honor what we put our John Hancock on.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. You put your John Hancock on it, man. You definitely gotta honor what you said. But this dude is in the final year of his contract. He is watching all these other cats get broke off, man. That's in his position that ain't playing nearly as good. I mean, let's look at the list, man. I mean, TJ Watt is getting $41 million a year. He just signed that big fat contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Myles Garrett got $40 million from the Cleveland Browns. I mean, Max Crosby got broke off from the Raiders. Come on, man. Jerry is a problem right now, man. This is what Dallas do. This is what they've been doing, man. They've been doing this ever since Ezekiel Elliott. They did it last year with the Dak Prescott and the CeeDee Lamb holdout and everything, signing these cats to the last minute, waiting to the last minute before you re-sign these dudes. Now you got a man that's in camp, man. Now he don't want to be there, man. You done slandered him in the media, talking about you done gave him a good contract offer that ain't nobody talking about. Man, dude, you should have been took care of Micah Parsons, man, because he's one of the best players on your team, and your team ain't going nowhere, especially your defense without him.
I mean, I agree with you there. I mean, he is supposed to be getting, 21.3 this season. So, I mean, I agree with you when you're looking at the scale of other players on defense that's getting broke off. But the important fact that you said, Mr. GPG, is that we know Jerry Jones for this. We don't see him do this with Dez Bryant and other, players back in the day. We know how Jerry Jones is. We know what type of owner he is and what type of GM he is. And anybody that chooses to go play for Jerry Jones, regardless of what he try to sell you, ultimately, what you've seen over the past years, over several years since he has had Dallas Cowboys, this is what he do. So what makes Micah Parsons any different? Yes,
because Micah Parsons is that one generational talent, 25, 26-year-old stud, man, that can literally wreak havoc on anybody's offensive line, man. He is that one piece on your defense that you cannot be without. And to have this this dispute going on over some money, man. When Jerry Jones know he has the money. Come on, man. I mean, you got a quarterback getting $60 million a year that he ain't even won a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? And since who knows when, got 2 playoff victories in 10 years. Come on, man. Now you got Micah Parsons over there who is a generational talent. You don't do that with a generational talent. You take care of a player like Micah Parsons, just like these other guys, these other teams have taken care of their guys, man. You're supposed to do the same thing with Jerry. And the problem with him is, MP, is this. All you're doing is costing yourself money because the longer you wait, the higher the price tag goes up. It goes up every single day. So now Micah Parsons' price tag yesterday ain't going to be what it was tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? It's going up every day, man. You see TJ Watt got 41, Micah got 141, 40, 41. And you're going to have to give it to him. If you'd have signed him earlier in the year, you probably could have got him for 30. Who knows? But I just don't like the way Jerry Jones is doing business. And he got a disgruntled player. He don't like the way he's doing business either, man. Straight up.
I agree with you. So we can. I mean, it's an issue, and we'll see how it play out. Throughout the preseason. Jerry Jones say he's absolutely sure that Parsons will be in the opening game against Philadelphia. So we'll see.
Hey, look, I'm not. Okay. You sitting there saying that you're absolutely positively sure that this man is going to be there on opening night. If you don't get this man his money, I don't see how you can actually assure your Dallas Cowboys fans that he's gonna be there. I don't know how you're gonna do that, man, if you don't get this man his money. You must gonna give him his money before opening night. That's why you're assuring him. We will move on, man, because it is another player out there, man, that I want to talk about, man. That's holding out. You know what I mean, Mr. Terry McLaurin. Mr. Terry McLaurin, man, of the Washington Commanders, man, he's holding out, man. He's demanding a trade as well. And everybody know that Scary Terry is that dude, man. Jaden Daniels need that receiver, man. He need him, man. What you think about that situation? Is that gonna get resolved, or is Scary Terry gonna take his talent somewhere else, bro?
This here is the dumbest thing. I know what you're gonna get in Dallas. We talk about Dallas every year. Every year Dallas is always talking about, but this here, Scary Terry is more valuable to Washington Commanders than Micah Parsons is to Dallas. You just said it. Who is that boy going to throw that ball to if you don't got Scary Terry out there? Who?
They did bring in Deebo Samuel.
Deebo ain't played it down yet with Washington. Don't know what his connection all that's going to be. He's coming from playing from San Fran over here playing with your boy. It's two different caliber of teams. Washington is different than San Fran. You know what I'm saying? San Fran goes through the run. Washington actually goes through the pass. Debo he a triple threat, but he normally in San Fran was getting the ball behind the backfield. But the thing is, regardless, Samuel, he can open up the field, but he ain't gonna do nothing if Scary Terry choose the lead. And that's just period point blank.
On that.
Saw that in San Fran. When one of them go down in San Fran was one dimensional. You're gonna get the same thing. You need Scary Terry to open up the field, period. That's why Washington went as far as they went. This here is one of the dumbest things because that quarterback need him.
He's in his final year of his 3-year, $68 million deal that he signed in 2022. Now he's looking, to probably between 30 to 34 million, somewhere around where Justin Jefferson and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase just set the bar, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to receivers, you know what I mean? So he's looking, I'm not sure if he's trying to get that. He is 30 years old, but this man has led the league in contested catches since 2020, man. This man has been.
He was there when Washington didn't have nothing. They didn't even have a name.
I know. They was when the one there. What, when they was the Washington football team?
Yeah,
right before they got the Commander's name. I forgot about that. Yeah, man. Look. I think you should pay the man. I really do. I think he is that cat, man, that, like I said, if you take him off that team, man, then you're taking a weapon away from Jaden Daniels. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I was looking a little bit back, man. You know, check this out. I was looking a little bit back at that game. You remember that game that we had on one of our takes early last year when the Washington Commanders played the Chicago Bears and they won on that Hail Mary? Okay, now I was watching that game a little bit earlier. Now, in that game, the Chicago Bears just completely blew that game completely. You know, they went for it on 4th and 1 or something like that, didn't get it when they should have got it. You know what I'm saying? And then they ended up having to do with 15 seconds left, and you let the Hail Mary happen. I mean, Washington is good, but if you take Scary Terry off that team, then what are they?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Now I know you brought in Deebo Samuel, but everybody knows Deebo Samuel's his health has been suspect. That's the reason why San Francisco got rid of him. Come on now, let's keep it real, man. It wasn't like they got rid of some stud and they got draft picks back for this man. Deebo couldn't stay on the field. He was always hurt. He was always injured. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope he stay healthy. But this is football. 17 weeks. Who knows what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know, man. If you don't pay him, I don't think you're going back to the playoffs. I think Dallas got a chance with Pickens.
If he leaves Washington, Dallas. I mean, if Scary Terry leave Washington, Washington is done. They're hitting the reset button.
Scary Terry's that dude, man. We play them cats week 2, man, on opening Thursday night, and if they don't have them. I'm gonna feel a little bit better about our chances. You know what I'm saying, going into that game. Straight up, man. If you ain't got McLaurin in uniform, I'm gonna be a little bit happier, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But if you do, we're gonna be there for the task.
Come on down here and join this core that we built down here in Atlanta. Come on down here. We got a young stud down here, left-handed. Come on.
You sound like Stephen A, man. Always trying to recruit the talent over to your squad right now, man. You know how he be trying to get everybody to play for the New York Knicks. That's what you sound like right now.
Hey, man. However, whatever's clever, baby. Come on. You see them flags behind me, they ain't blowing right now because the season ain't started. But when the season starts, I don't care if I gotta wear no Green Bay shirt for the opening doggone episode for the NFL. But guess what's gonna be flying behind me? Them Bears. So it's all good, man. We're gonna go on and move on to this next thing that you want to talk about.
Speaking of that, opening day, you know, some big news jumped off just a little bit ago, man. ESPN has purchased the rights to the NFL Network and the NFL Red Zone. So now the NFL Network, as we know it, will be no longer. It's going to be owned by ESPN. And that's a pretty big move. You know, ESPN is the number one, sports show in the world. Everybody watches ESPN, especially, everybody that loves sports. They watch ESPN, get the information. I do too. MP does as well. So congratulations to ESPN, with that big move that they made right there with the NFL Network, acquiring them and the Red Zone, man. What you think of that, dog?
I feel like this. If, I was married to something for so long, right? I had all the attention, and then, a couple of things came about and took distracted what I was married to. I need to beef some stuff up and put an extra bigger ring on it. And so that's what I think ESPN did. Truly, I believe that they said we are we grandfathered in. We don't care about, yes, they did okay. We didn't think they was gonna be able to do this or take some views away from ESPN, because the thing is this, I believe ESPN felt that if the game wasn't playing, then a lot of people was watching the replays and what people was talking about on NFL Network after the game. After Sunday, people chiming in the NFL Network, and they just repeating, they just replaying all that. At the ESPN talk about all sports. NFL Network is talking about NFL. So I believe ESPN was just like, man, listen, We know we kind of slipped, we were distracted, but NFL, you ours. So we're gonna put a ring on it. And that's what they did.
It's the big dog. ESPN, that's the big dog. You know what I'm saying? If they want it, they gonna take it. If they want to own it, then that's what they gonna do. You know what I mean? That's the big dog, man. And just congratulations to them, man. I'm kind of glad, to be honest with you, man, because football's on enough networks as it is, in my opinion. Dang. I mean, good Lord, man. I mean, I got the Sunday ticket. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to get Peacock. And then you gotta get Prime TV for this game.
Red Zone,
man, excuse my language, but I'm glad that ESPN got it. You know what I mean? And so I ain't got to get NFL Network. You know what I mean? You watch all these games, you want to watch everything, but they got them so spread out that I'm glad that it's on ESPN, man. You know, everybody got that. You know, so congratulations to them, man. I'm happy for them, and I'm just looking forward to see what games they have on this fall. Man, we're going to move on, man. We're going to move on because there is some other exciting news coming out of camp right now, man. Mr. Shaa Door Sanders. He's getting that start this weekend, MP. He's getting that start in this first preseason game going up against the Carolina Panthers. And he get a chance to run run the team, go out there. Joe Flacco's going to be sent back. They got him still skated to be the opening day starter. But with everybody dealing with these little injuries, that Kenny Pickett and Gabriel are dealing with, Shaa Door gets to start, man. He was dealing with a sore shoulder, but I guess he's going to go ahead and, do what he got to do out there. What you think, man? You excited to see what Shaa Door got or what?
Of course, I'm excited. I mean, there's a lot of haters, man, they be hating on Shaa Door and Deion, man. Anybody know me, I'm a big Deion Sanders fan. That's not saying that I'm gonna be a big Shaa Door fan or whatnot, but I know with talent, is they're running their DNA. So a lot of I'm hearing skeptics saying that they don't believe that he's a true quarterback, that he need to be on the line, a wide receiver or something. Now, what he did in Colorado and Jackson State, I can't get on board with that. What I can say is, do Cleveland have the team around him that he needs to thrive? And I mean, he did something with Colorado and they didn't have anything. I believe this kid will be a blessing. I believe he's gonna be their savior because they criticizing him so much, they giving him so much. But the talent that he's gonna come up out of this. I believe Shaa Door is gonna be their savior on offense. I can't tell you what the defense is gonna do. Myles Garrett, yeah, he got that big contract, but Cleveland, known for the brown bags. But Shaa Door, I believe that's a talent that if he gets in the right position, he can't do nothing but win. He don't shoulders that. He had a team in Jackson State, he took to the championship one. He took Colorado to the bowl that ain't been to no bowls in years. Yes. With no luck.
They put a lot of emphasis, man. They put a lot of emphasis on this dude, man, a fifth-round draft pick, man, because of who he is. You know what I'm saying? If it was any other fifth-round pick, man, wouldn't nobody be talking about this. But because he is who he is, man, and that's the reason why, he's getting all the scrutiny. You know what's messed up? Is that if he don't come out and perform and play well in this preseason game, man, they're going to find a way to rip him, man. They're going to find a way to try to rip his game. They're going to try to find a way to say, oh, see, that's the reason why they waited to the fifth round or all this or all that. Man, I mean, they act like quarterbacks ain't got no growing pains. Let's look at Peyton Manning and all these quarterbacks, man, that struggled when they first got into the league. So I'm just hoping that the man go out there and he plays well, number one. But if he doesn't play well, man, don't rip this kid, man. I mean, like y'all said, he's a fifth-round pick. You know what I'm saying?
I want to piggyback off this. If he do so happen, I'm not putting it out in the universe, but just so happenly, if that does happen, what you say, I'm always about the facts. And They got 5 quarterbacks. What is it? 5 quarterbacks on the roster right now, right? That they need to drop. I don't know if they dropped any since they've been having to cut. So they might be down to about 3, maybe 4, right? But out of all the quarterbacks, he has gotten the fewest reps out of all of them. And then y'all gonna throw him out there like this. And so if he's getting the fewest reps, that means he ain't even repping with the starters. So
that sound like you setting him up for failure.
You took it out my mouth. So I'm putting it out there right now to the world. If it so happens that way, the facts show that you already setting him up because he said what he said before he did get drafted, that he wanted to play with certain teams. He wasn't going to do this. He wanted, this and that. The Sanders tried to pull a Peyton Manning, Eli move. And the world, the NFL didn't come at Eli like that. I mean, they gave Eli a little pressure. They didn't come at him like this. So what's the problem? You giving him the fewest reps, but you want him to start in his first preseason game. Okay. And I believe he's gonna get out there and overshine. So because
we get out there and
type of people we are built to take on as adversity. Bring it on.
I love it. Believe in him. And like you said earlier when you first was talking, man, what he's done for these other college programs. You know what I'm saying? What he did last year in his college year. You know what I mean? The man is a baller, man. Everybody in the world know that he shouldn't have fell to the 5th round. It was a last name point thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to see what he do. Now, what he has around him is going to be a problem. I think the only one I'm thinking, Jerry Jeudy. They already got rid of Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? They sent Nick Chubb, I think, down to Washington or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He's gone. But what about the weapons? Who you going to surround him with? You can't expect this man to go out there and save the Cleveland Browns. Come on now. This is the Cleveland Browns we talking about. We ain't talking about some team that actually got some players, some playmakers. They ain't got nobody, man. So what they going to do? What you gonna do? You gotta help this man.
Chubb went down to a good place. He down in Houston, Texas, just to, let you know where he did go. Chubb is down in a good position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he down in Houston, Texas. So he down in a good position. I love it for him because Chubb came out of Georgia, the Bulldogs. I didn't, so I had a lot of hope for him. I hated it. He went to Cleveland, but he did his thing in Cleveland. So I believe now that he in Houston, he gonna do his thing. He down there. He's surrounded with some.
It was the injuries. Everybody know about Nick Chubb, man, and the injuries that he suffered, playing for that organization. Them knee injuries and torn ACLs and MCLs and all the cartilage and everything he had to have replaced and stuff in his knee, man, and nobody thought he was ever going to come back. And then he able to defy the odds and still come back and be a baller on a good team. You know what I'm saying? On a sorry team, Washington. Now you put him on, on Cleveland. Now you put him in Houston. Man, Nick Chubb might get out. You never know. What they do with Joe Mixon?
You talking about Cincinnati?
No, Houston.
Joe Mixon was in Houston, wasn't he? Shoot. He said, shoot. Where did he go? I don't think he's with nobody right now. He's still down in Houston. So they got both of them.
Still down there?
Yep, they got him. They still got him. Both of them.
So they got Mixon and Nick Chubb.
Yep.
Man, that's a strong running back room, man. If you can get them boys both playing, the way they can play.
Now, the only thing I say about that, fantasy owners, stay away from Houston, Texas. Because it's, as far as the running backs, because it's a 1-2 punch. You ain't going to never know who going to get the ball. So if you're a fantasy owner, don't pick Joe Mixon or Nick Chubb. Because you're going to be sad.
I already got my fantasy draft thing going in my head, man. We all know what's coming up, man. But yeah, man. We will move on, man, because you did have something you wanted to say that had some NBA talk going on? What's up with that?
Big boy talk, your boy, I gotta go and put it out there. What's going on with your boy Jonathan Kuminga, man? He done turned down 2 contracts already over there in Golden State, and it don't look like it's gonna get any better no time soon. So I wanted to get your take on, do you think Golden State is not doing right by Jonathan Kuminga?
No, I don't think they're doing wrong. I don't think they're mishandling the situation. Jonathan Kuminga, man, is a young player, man, that sometimes he plays sporadic, man, and he ain't always available, for the Golden State Warriors, and he can kind of like get lost out there in defensive transitions and all that kind of stuff, man. And then he does have some talent, that's without question. Everybody knows that he has the talent, you know what I mean? We could see that. But when you do have those mental lapses and stuff like that on the defensive end, and then you don't play as hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you still got that young man mentality. I don't know if it look. I got offered you this. If you don't take it, then shoot. I think you move on. Man, basketball, man, these young talent, these young studs, man, they starting to come from everywhere right now. You know what I mean? All of them 6'7", 6'8", you know what I mean? Jumping out the gym, you know what I mean? You can find them all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays. So no disrespect to Jonathan Kuminga, man, but look, dude, I don't think you have done enough to be trying to decline money right now. That's just my opinion.
They offered him $45 million. I can't remember over how many years. I think it was just a few, 2-3 years for $45 million. And I believe what the problem is he see Buddy Hield and Moses Moody actually moving up the scale on him. And I mean, they did get a lot more playing time than him, mostly because of what you just said, because sometimes his IQ be off. Like he can be all over the place, but then he'll tighten up and be focused. And, it's the on and off, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So I believe that he want more money so that they'll have to start him over like Buddy Hield or Moses Moody, but it's not going to happen.
He must not be showing out in practice, though, MP. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you earn all your minutes. That's where you earn your time on the court. You know what I'm saying? Is in practice. So if Moses Moody and them dudes is climbing up the ladder on you, what they must be schooling you in practice. They must be more focused and more paying attention to detail than you are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Steph trusts them more. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case. So if you ain't got Steph Curry and Draymond Green's trust, then you really ain't gonna get on the court. So you gotta have that. You know what I mean? So the dude got the talent, man. But I wouldn't mind seeing him in a different location where he can let his skills. He need to be in some place like Miami. You know what I'm saying? Where they got Bam on the inside and him on the outside. I think that'll be a good place for him. You know what I'm saying? With Tyler Hero out there. I mean, like I said, the dude, he's got athletic ability. He can jump out the gym, but you need somebody like Pat Riley to talk to you, Eric Spoelstra in your ear. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe you will grow from that talented player to that professional. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what I think Jonathan Kuminga needs.
That's a big quote. What you just said there. A talented player to a professional player. And that's a big difference. Anybody can have the talent, but can you simplify it to be a professional? That is
exactly.
I love that you said that. I'm gonna use that analogy. That is big right there. Anybody can have the talent. Mr. GPG, you dropping them gems right now, and I ain't gonna let you drop them. I'm catching them as you dropping them, and they ain't gonna hit the floor. I hear you over there, man. You putting it out there, man. He is on the roster from 25 to 26. So regardless of the fact, he will be a Warrior this season, regardless if he take a new contract or not, because they already said they're not trading him. So it is what it is on that aspect. You got anything else for us, Mr. GPG?
A couple more days away, man. Preseason football is about to kick off, man. You know, we opening up our preseason weekend. That's why I'm repping these boys right now against the New York Jets, man. You know, and we're going to try to see what we can do, man. Let's just hope everybody stay healthy and have a good season, man.
We want y'all to know, again, that we will be going live on the 31st of this month. 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Western time, Pacific time. You guys be up, watch it. Even if you don't catch it live, it's going to be up for you to watch our live. And also, we will be rocking these Our Take on Sports merch. We're going to have our shirts on. We're going to be trying to get our hats done and everything. And we're going to have some stuff set up to where, you know, you guys, y'all want some merch, you guys can purchase it. And for our monthly subscriber that's showing so much activity, we will have it to where we will be shipping out free gifts for that person that's subscribed. So, man, we
absolutely, y'all. Absolutely.
Got going on. We're looking forward.
And just like MP said, man, golly, man, look, we trying to do big things, man, and we appreciate all the love and the support. You know what I'm saying? August 31st, man, like MP said, we will be live. We're going to get up, man, right before Sunday NFL Countdown come on, and we're going to bring y'all right into the day of football, man. Y'all get up with us, man. Get ready for a big day of football. Listen to them brothers on Our Take on Sports. Take you right into the day, man, and all the way into the night of football, bro.
Definitely, most definitely. So we're excited about it, and we see the subscribers moving up, man. So you guys must be sharing it, and we love it. And we love that for us. We love that for you guys. And we're going to always continue to try or do our best to give you the latest news, what we feel is the breaking news that you guys need to know, you know, around the world, not just with NFL or NBA, but around the world when it's breaking news. So you guys, and if it's something that we missed, let us know. Hit the comment. Let us know, man. We love all that. Intake, outtake, man. We good with the criticism. So come on with it, man. Let us know what we could be doing better. And we would do our best to do that. But again, August 31st, we will be going live, and we will be also having our merch to where it will be available for those who want to partake in what we got going on. So, man, Mr. GPG, you got anything else for them to lay down, man? On this
man, it's been a wonderful show, man. I'm looking forward to doing this live show, man. I'm looking forward to everybody tuning in. And don't forget, man, one more thing, man. We're going to be talking about all sports, man. We are getting to the end of the year on the WNBA. Baseball is starting to wrap up, man. We're starting to get closer and closer to October, you know what I'm saying, when baseball's starting to heat up. And don't forget about the big fight that's coming up between Canelo Alvarez and my boy Crawford, Mr. Terrence Crawford. Check that out, man, because I'm going to show y'all clips of that and keep you in tune on what's going on in the boxing world around the world.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Mr. GPG breakdown on the boxing and MMA details, you know, when he breaking down the whole doggone fight and letting you know what happened here and there, man. Y'all watch his segment on Our Take on Sports on the breakdown on MMA and boxing, because that thing is going to be heating up and you know how we come, man. But other than that, man, we love y'all. We will be a year in next month, September. This show will be a year in. This is episode 41. So
ain't stopping, baby.
You know, we ain't stopping.
It ain't stopping. It ain't stopping.
We ain't stopping. So, you know, hey, I feel that we'll be over 1,000 subscribers here in the next couple of months. I'm looking forward to it. You guys continue, like I said, subscribe, share, follow, you know, send us stuff on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Let folks know what we got going on. And if you're an Atlanta Falcon fan, you know what time it is. You definitely need to be tuned in, because we A-Town what?
BPG, baby.
So, like always, man, like always, that's my co-host, y'all host, Mr. GPG.
All right, y'all. And that's your host right there, Mr. MP80, baby.
Hey, this is
Our Take on Sports.
It is, man. Episode 41 in the books, man. We catch y'all on the next one, man. Live August 31st.
Live, baby. Live. Peace.
AMP, what they talking about? They talking about what? They talking about sports. Oh, really? Well, this is all. Out on the field, the ball on no courts. They wanna talk about sports. They need a resource where they can come talk about sports. They really be talk, but we know the facts. Stacks, yeah, that's where it's at. We the hottest on the map. This is our take on. This is our take on.